2-2 count now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Popped up. Muncy in foul ground, and that retires the side. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 281 the average entering play. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Popped him up. Freeman has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. 9-1-2 due up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
One strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, #1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Number 22 on the year.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Yes, he'll take a look at a ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit. Gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Turner has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In there for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Riley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Short, hit hard. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
In now, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Betts who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter #1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Albies picks it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. 2-0 to Adam Duvall. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Austin Riley. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag. Caleb Ferguson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Travis d'Arnaud will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ferguson, a 22-year-old, he was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The bat, number 7. Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike taken up in the zone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. And there's one away.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Drew Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
No runs, no hits. One error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
14, Kike Hernandez.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Jackson, base runner at first with one out. This is line to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
No balls and a strike to count. Second and third here, one man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers 1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, career against Blake Trinan. An impressive 4 for 7. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ronald Acuña will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1.
Shane Green
gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Left side, but well foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2. To first. Freeman's got it. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
No hits to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Will Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pollock, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. So striding in, Drew Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here's the 1-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. On to second, but he's in safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97.
Kyle Wright takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dio. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Wright, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his third season as a major league player. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Mookie Betts. Turner at third. Taylor at second with two gone. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 14 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 8 runs already in this inning. Right back at the mound. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Austin Riley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max
Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Ready for another chance? Will Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Drew Jackson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud singled home a run in his last time up.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ender Inciarte.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Muncy is under it. 2 down.
The batter number 1.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Final strike for the Braves. Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Los Angeles get their 20th home win this year. Blake Trinan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 10-5. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. The New York Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 12-9. The Baltimore Orioles pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-3. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-2. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. Ketel Marte was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 8-5. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. Tyler Rogers collected win number 3 this year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-2. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-4. The Minnesota Twins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-1. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Frankie Montas earned the 3rd W of his season as the Athletics took care of the Tigers 2-1. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they sank the Mariners 10-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 6-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So digging in now, Austin Riley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
3-0 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Betts ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Standing in, Ozzie Albies having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. He hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let it.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-1. Again, he sends it out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is 4.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Felix Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Jackson gets his lead at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting first, the second baseman, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Braves 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that's in there for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Nick Markakis digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Dodgers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Tyler Flowers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
At the plate, Felix Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball back roll.
2 out here and a runner at second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Batting 5th.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next up is Max Muncy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And Austin Riley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he gets ahead 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. Ozuna is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The shortstop.
At the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Wow.
So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Flowers playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Felix Hernandez.
Hernandez.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in, Drew Jackson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The shortstop.
And the pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Caleb Ferguson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You
full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Chop towards first. Freeman is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Hernandez comes set. Here's his offering.
Ball, that's down.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Chris Taylor will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 5 innings complete. The Braves on top, 5-1. Scott Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alexander stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left field for a base hit, and the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Tyler Flowers will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Flowers is exactly a 400 hitter.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 5-1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Drew Jackson. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. In there, strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5-1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Riley. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Austin Riley.
Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's staring ahead. trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ozzie Albies will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Still 2-2. And the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Albies scoops it up, throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Still just 1 run on the ledger for Hernandez to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 the count.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Matt Beatty is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The Dodgers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Marcell Ozuna will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Marcell Ozuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ball 2 now. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Beaty.
So now to the plate, Matt Beaty. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Order anything on the ground the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to left center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. DJ Peters is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now that catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Adam Duvall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Atlanta, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 14 homers, and he's driven in 24. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Smith, a former San Francisco Giant, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, DJ Peters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Line to the right side. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Hernandez with his 4th win this season. Walker Buehler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Smith.